Hi, oh, how are you going? Welcome with me, Redsky here, on another round of righteous readings where I give raw, righteous, poignant readings where we don't mince our words, we just keep it real. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus placements. This is your April 2022 birthday month reading. Happy birthday to all the beautiful Aries out there. While I have a moment, I would like to dedicate this particular round of readings to my third born son, my middle child, my dear Lincoln, spelled Linkin, named after the band Linkin Park, who of course lost their lead singer not long after my dear Lincoln was born, which was an absolute tragedy to lose Chester Bennington from this world. But having said that, Lincoln, my little angel, or my middle angel, he turns 5 on April 9th. So he is of course an Aries with lots of Aries placements. Actually, he's a hot-headed little But my dear Lincoln, I love you to bits, and you light up my world, and you show me the authoritative spin that an emperor can really have, no matter how tiny his bootay is. And I love you for it. Happy 5th birthday, Lincoln, for the 9th of April. So I would like to dedicate, of course, this Aries April reading, birthday reading for Aries, to my beautiful middle child, Lincoln. Happy birthday, sweetheart. He wants to be a TikToker, my son. He wants to rival the YouTube and take on the TikTok world. I love his admiration. May he go far. So Aries, as I've said to all the other groupings, if you saw my short clip a little while back, I found this a beautiful deck of intuition cards. They are like just fiercely original, and I absolutely love them. And this round, all of the April readings will, at the end of the tarot, we will pull from this delightful deck a bonus inspirational message for you. Okay, so make sure you stay tuned till the very end. Okay. So if you've not met me before, hi, how are you going? I am Redsky, and this is my channel where me, Redsky, gives righteous readings. Raw righteous tarot readings, as well as I'll do some other funky shit on the weekends. But right now we're going to do Aries April happy birthday monthly reading for 2022. So for Aries, please, here we go. May it all be graceful and all is good, because no matter what, it's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday and we don't give up. It's not your birthday. We're gonna party. Wow, look at these majors. Woo! It's getting fuck. Sorry. Probably a little inappropriate. Taurus just got this. I did theirs earlier, like in the AM-ish, like before the sun came up. And they got this underlying energy for their first round too. 7 of Cups reverse. Yes. I might be old, but I'm not stupid. Aries, you got the same card. And underneath that, you got the Star in reverse. Whereas for memory, I do believe they got their major arcana. This is, of course, Aquarius's. Whole underlying energy for the April reading so far, Aries, is that of making a decision, honing in on one particular choice here, not being minced or swayed by all the other options. You know which one you want to choose. That was weird. And you are going for that. I hope we're not going to have another audio issue problem with the visual. But this is very much attaining to one option here. And not being swayed by all the other judgments. Just give me a sec, guys. Alright, I gotta do live later, and I still have not worked out what the I'm sure all in good time. I produce all in good time. Look, I'm very impressed with this for some reasons. What's got me kicking it real bad sly like is, well, you've got a lot of majors. They're all inverted though. But your current energy, Aries, is the Ace of Swords, and directly across from it, the moving, the outcome is the Ace of Wands. We've got 2 aces here at the beginning where you're coming in currently into this reading, and the ending of the reading. This is beautiful, especially when you see these 2 big dual daddies in their fullness like that. In between that is a lot of major arcana upside down though. It's like the sense of we start with the rat, we end with the cheese, but now we just got to get that rat to the cheese. Simple, right? Yeah, I don't think so. Let's look at the majors now. So crowning the reading, we have the Chariot in reverse, sign of Cancer. The root of the reading, we have the Hierophant in reverse, sign of Virgo. Spirit's advice, we have the Sun reverse, which of course is the planetary, the Sun. Which of course is Leo energy there because it's its ruler, if you want to look at it that way. We have the High Priestess reverse, standing for the Moon. We have Justice in reverse for your hopes and fears. Libra energy here. 5 majors out of 10 cards I drew. Not including the underlying energy, that will be 11. It's too much is on its head and it's too big of a deal for these aces of intellect and intelligence and passionate maybe communication and connection. How forceful can 2 aces be against all of their majors reversed? It's like a swamp. Well, we're about to find out, Aries, sorry. Something was flashing on the screen there. I'm just like, what? What are you talking about? What? And I got a little distracted. I don't know why I said Pisces. I've got a really odd feeling, Aries, about the fact that so much hope, so much promise, but so much rickety-rackety shit in between the promise and the land. Let's square dance through it and find out what's what. Hey, here we go, Aries. I just had that Janis Joplin song go through my head. And cry, cry, baby, cry, baby, you cry, baby. In case you're wondering, go check it out, Janis Joplin. Your current energy, Aries, for the month of April. That Ace of Swords, priding force here, triumphant energy, really pushing through it with force, with superiority, really driving it through like the sword through stone. It's precision, it's forceful, it's triumphant. I even see some truth coming through with this. It's a real sense of honor, of integrity, and putting it all on the sword. Live by the sword, die by the sword, you know. Yeah, it means to no word. You're calling it like it is. And you're being very forthright with that. Being very, speaking your truth, owning that truth. And very genuine, moving with force, superiority, with power. Triumphant. Thoughts, wishes, energy. It's good, Aries. Why do I keep getting all these signs all coming out my mouth? Sorry, Aries, it's a wacky backy day, I tell you. Your challenge, however, Aries, for the month of April, what will be crossing, challenging, something you've got to keep an eye on. We have the Knight of Pentacles, earth energy, heavy-handed stag here, made for pulling heavy earth, heavy shit, not a show pony, not a jumper, not an aberrational, you know, agility horse. Heavy-handed stag pulls heavy-handed earth, takes you years to come in if I had to put a time frame on it. Years. This is some sort of long-running something that you've waited very long for, but you're starting to wane in inspiration on it, or whether you really want it, Aries. It's like waited so long for it and it's like really right in the grasp of it now. But the problem is you're getting to the point where you're not giving much energy to this now. In fact, you may actually be on the very cusp of actually cutting this away completely. I feel like that's what the challenge is, to just hang on a little more. Hang on there, kitty, just a little more. Try to say that to an Aries heavy placements. Good luck with that. When they make up their mind on something, there ain't no change in that. Sorry. Gee. Crowning this whole reading for Aries April is that of the Chariot reverse. Cancer's major arcana coming through here now. This is really losing things that were otherwise firmly in your grasp. It's that sense of grabbing hold of sand and it just falling through your fingers. You know, it was so certain until it slipped straight through. There's a lot of cancellations, a lot of plans or things that you had movement towards or wanted movement towards or expected it by now have not. In fact, they've actually gone backwards. not only has there been no movement, there's been absolutely nothing, no progress. If anything, they've actually gone a step back. It's like, and I don't feel it's due to lack of effort. In fact, it's more the fact that people, places, things, circumstances, timing, it's a rat race of bullshit you're feeling. And you're quite pissed, I feel. And maybe a bit confused, Aries, because the root of the reading now, next major arcana, the Hermit in reverse. Virgo energy here. When the Hermit is reversed, he's not following his own knowledge, not following his own wisdom. He's lacking in all of that growth through the experience that he's endured throughout his lifetime. He is following other people's gossip, knowledge. He's got no stability, he's got no wisdom, he's not following his own light, he's not listening to his own intuition or own self. It's like he's nulled and voided out the voice inside, listening to everyone else's fucking voice, but his is just non-existent. I'm seeing that this may have caused some big issues, especially in the past energy for you, Aries. I feel like you're rubbing it away, you're not listening to a thing of it. And it's really going to start causing some detrimental damage if we don't just slow it down a little bit and start to process more of what's going on and being a bit more like valid, part of. Stop being a spectator, like be more of an actual asset to it rather than being like so big in attitude that you take it over, or so reserved to the point where it's a bit hard for me to explain. Let's see if we can move through and I can get it a little bit more clearer for you, because the past energy is quite clear. The King of Swords reversed. In the past, you were dealing with someone very malicious, very cutthroat, someone that had no line in the sand. This was someone that would pursue it to ruin. They didn't know when to stop, and they would just keep coming in with this cruel, sadistic, vile, violent, maybe even energy, very ill-tempered and spiteful with their words, real cutting, and I mean really cutting deep. Your tough, take it on board Aries attitude. It started to break your spirit a little bit, I feel, Aries. Really broke you down a bit. And it may have led you in a bit of a spiral of sorts. Because your future energy, we're looking at the Seven of Swords. Again with these swords. Sword, sword, sword. Swords. 3 swords in this cross point. Current, past, future. This is, to me, the holy 3. This is a big thing for me. And it's not good. You start in the middle with the Ace. You look in the past to the King of... you start in the middle with the Ace of Swords. You look to the past with the King of Swords reversed, and you look to the future with the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is that of thievery. It's that of needing to take from someone else to save your own skin, or someone else doing this to you. It's thievery, it's stealing, it's taking to get an advantage off of someone else's back. It's roguery, it's deceit. I don't know if this is you or this is this malicious king from the past, this King of Swords reversed, which is now coming in to try and fuck up your future. But there is a real sense of something gone bad here, and I'll find out much more during the clarification, which I'm very excited to do very soon. Advice from Spirit for you for the month of April, Aries, is that the Sun in reverse. There's going to be a lot of unhappiness and a lot of unsatisfiement. You're going to feel a real sense of loneliness here, Aries, and I hate to give you this, especially on your birthday month, but Spirit is trying to warn you there will be moments of sadness, there will be moments of loneliness, but note that you are actually not alone. The happiness that you seek is actually inside of you, and it's the happiness that you can produce just for yourself. I feel like you've got to get real with yourself and start to get a little bit more comfortable in your own skin on your own. Not being the show pony and the big attitude and the big adventurer and the big blasé in front of the crowd. Just be you with you. And be a very mellow, authentic part of yourself. And just start to feel good in that role of self around very minimal. This is like a life lesson, I think, that if you can get a leg up on this, it will really help you. Outsider's view of you, Aries, is not necessarily what the hell is going on. It's just the outsider's view of you and your situation, Aries. They see, when they look at you, the High Priestess reverse. They see someone that has lost their intuition that is following improper knowledge, which therefore is leading them to make improper judgments. Someone that it really doesn't know their head from their ass. Someone that really should stay out of relationships of the sexual variety and go back to a platonic sort of setting. Something that's not in its right cycles either. Not keeping enough secrets back, not keeping anything back, letting it all out and hang out hairy. Like, it's just a big... And this is going to lead to big problems. Hopes and fears. It's coming through now with that Libran energy. Libra's major karma with the Justice card in reverse. This is biased, bigotry, severity in judgment being made an example of. Unfairness, abuse. Copping it bad in the judgment department. Being made an example of. Losing a lot. Yet we're still hopeful, Aries, as we come into that outcome. As I said before, the Ace of Wands trying to bring in a fresh new creation, a fresh new seed, in a beginning, in an invention. It may be even a birth of a child. There is a sense here of wanting this new beginning, this inspiration which will bring happiness, fortitude, fortune, grace, honor, and bring it back into unionship and union. Something that was very, very much on its head and up its ass. There's a lot going awry here for Aries, I feel. Let's clarify now and get another layer deep for Aries. April reading, please, spirits and guides. Let's clarify this April reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements for April 2022. Cards, behave. Aries. Let's clarify this Aries reading for April 2022. You're being naughty. Naughty. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep an eye on the time. I've got to get a live out today, so look forward to that. The All Signs Weekly. Let's clarify this reading for Aries, April, please, spirits and guides for 2022. We start off with Aries' current energy. We have that Ace of Swords. Can we please clarify this energy? Yes, we can. Thank you. The Queen of Swords reversal. What do you know? And that King of Swords behind it. Oh, you would have thunk it. Challenge for Aries, April. We have that Knight of Pentacles. Can we please clarify this energy, spirits and guides of the Knight of Pentacles? Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Please clarify this energy of the Knight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles reverse. Crowning this reading, we have the Chariot in reverse. Can we please clarify this energy of the Chariot in reverse? Why is this Chariot in the reverse, please, spirits and guides? Death in reverse, sign of Scorpio. The root of the reading, we have the Hermit in reverse. Can we please clarify this energy of the Hermit in reverse for Aries? Why is this Hermit in reverse? Clarify. This Hermit in reverse. Justice. Yeah, justice be done. Past energy now, the King of Swords reverse. Can we please clarify this energy of the King of Swords reverse? Okay. Three of Cups reverse, of course. Future energy for Aries, we have that Seven of Swords. Can we please clarify this energy of the card of the Seven of Swords? Let's clarify this Seven of Swords. Why? This Seven of Swords here, please. Clarify. Seven of Swords. The Hermit in reverse. Oh, God. The synchronicities of exchanges are incredible, Aries. Advice from Spirit for April for Aries. We have the Sun in reverse. Can you please clarify? Yes. Judgment in reverse. As well as the Nine of Swords. Holy shit balls. Outsider's view of Aries. We have the High Priestess in the reverse. Yep. The Two of Wands. Hopes and fears for Aries. We have the Justice in reverse. Why is Justice in the reverse, please? Clarify this. Whoa. Pop and fresh. The Chariot. It's a brighter list this time. And the Queen of Pentacles. Now, that all-important outcome for Aries, April. The Ace of Wands, clarified by the Ace of Wands, clarified by the Four of Swords in reverse, clarified by the Ace of Cups, clarified by the Lovers. Major Arcana, Gemini. Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands, Four of Swords reversed, Ace of Cups, the Lovers. The World at the bottom of the deck. Aries, completion of cycles coming in. Perfection with attainment. We're getting paid our dues for all the effort, all the synthesis, all this productiveness that we have gone through. All of the pain, the shackles, the good, the bad, the ugly, the growth, the retreat, the movement. All of that, Aries. And it's all coming in its cycle. It may have seemed like it went a bit wobbly, fobbly, but it is coming in now. Of course, when you least expected it. That outcome. Woof. Let's square dance it again, Aries. Let's keep on back through. Your current energy. Ace of Swords, clarified by the Queen of Swords reverse. So you're coming into this reading into April with that, a lot of force, a lot of triumphant energy here, being superior. Being very forceful, really want to push through it and have triumph through force and superiority. But there is a lot of hurt here, I want to say, Aries, and that hurt is seeping through. It's making it seem like you just want to forcefully push through to more so get what you want, more so than the truth of the matter or the honesty of it, or for the goodwill of man, let's just say. There is some sort of sneakiness with the fact that you hurt people. The Queen of Swords reversion is just all malicious, wants revenge. She's quite mourning. She's in that mourning. She hasn't accepted. There's still a lot of resentment there. Hurt people. You're crossing obstacles, issues that you're going to have to face during the month of April, Aries, is that the Knight of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles reversed. A lot of earth energy here. So really your security, your monetary are big things for you for April. It's trying to attain any sort of security or growth out of this opportunity or this night that's coming in, because the Eight of Pentacles reverses that of not putting in the skill or the effort that is needed here to use this to your highest benefit. You're just pissing it away, this opportunity, and I feel like it's a really big one, and you may really regret it if you do this. Crowning the whole reading for Aries April, we had that Chariot in reverse, Major Arcana for Cancer, and clarifying that is the Major Arcana for Scorpio, the Death card in reverse. So this is totally losing things that were otherwise firmly in your grasp. This is cancellation of plans, things that were solid going totally unsolid and falling apart and just falling out their ass. The Death card in reverse is saying because of this there's no transformation, there'll be no change here. You won't be able to get any extra dimension, any extra journey or movement here, or any triumph, because everything's just going stagnant. Everything's just getting fucked up. I want to say, Aries, sorry, but everything is just getting fucked up. It's not meant to be this way, I'm hearing. Well, the fuck is this shit? It's not meant to be this way. It's a hot-headed shit. Root of the reading, the Hermit in reverse, sign of Virgo, and this is clarified by the Justice card, Libra's energy in its upright. So this is a real sense of the whole foundation of this whole month for you is that of not following your own knowledge of or believing in your own stability or trusting, backing yourself, you know. You're following other naysaying idiots, Nancy's bullshit. And it's not doing you any favours. It's just leading you down the wrong path. But it seems like there's going to be a course correction throughout April for you. Every time you seem to fuck up or get off the wrong track and listen to some other one's bullshit. Justice is going to come in and course correct the fuck out of you. And say, no. This is the right way to go. Steer you back on that direction. Down the golden path you go there. And I feel like if there's any judgments that Aries are waiting for, especially in court settings or anything like that, you may not present yourself well, but I'm seeing that the rulings will still be totally fair. They may not be exactly what you want, but they will be truly fair. And that's the other thing I've got to say about this. The Hermit reverse is also that energy of, I have experience, it should be my way because I know best. It's like, you know, the older person, just because of age, they think they have more knowledge just because of age. It's a bit of a disconceitment if you think that way, because, you know, age doesn't give you knowledge necessarily. And I feel like this, for some reason, is what this is attaining to. If you feel that people aren't listening to you because of your age or personal preference and privilege that you may have, or wealth of knowledge you think you have, you're going to find out that the just thing and the right thing are not one and the same. The just thing, or justice's thing, is a completely impartial thing that's really fair for all parties, whether you agree with it or fucking not. They don't give a shit because they're completely impartial. But the right thing is something that you want to see come through for the purpose of the right to make a amend a wrong, or to repay, or some sort of debt, or it's just freaking feel that there's something there with that, and I'm not really explaining it well. And again, I haven't really explained anything well all day today. Yeah, I'm still trying. Let's push forth. Aries, that past energy, King of Swords reversed with that Three of Cups reversed. Now, this is big issues. This is someone really pursuing something to ruin, really being cruel, sadistic, quite malicious, really slanderous, really saying some stuff that is just so spiteful. Very dark shit coming out. This is because of a lack of resolution, or a lack of appreciation. Someone being very superficial, and someone getting very jealous. Someone taking it upon themselves to sort of, you know, show up this person, make this person feel less than. Now, I don't know if you did this to someone else, Aries, or someone else has done this to you, but this is a very malicious energy. It's very, very deep-seated and nasty. Future energy, Seven of Swords now with that Hermit reverse. Again, that sign of Virgo. Again, reverse in the root. Seven of Swords, thievery, someone coming in, stealing from you, that need of saving one's own skin. It's like sacrifice. Or be sacrificed. Hermit in reverse. Again, you're not following your own belief system. You're listening to other people and maybe got coached into this. There's a real sense here of disunionment with the fact that, you know, the Seven of Swords is... Either way, whether you're trying to save your own skin or not, I feel like you have made a bit of a mistake of you've made a perception over something that it may not have been quite that way. What you're told and what you see are not one and the same. Spirit's advice. For Aries, April, we had that Sun in reverse initially. This is clarified by the Judgment in reverse and the Nine of Swords. And this is exactly what I was just trying to touch base on. Spirit might be able to do it better. The Sun in reverse is saying that you are going through a shitload of loneliness, really feeling separated from any sort of happiness, prosperity, or any sort of unionship I feel here. It's leading you to feel very unprosperous and very alone, isolated. This is leading you to feel like everything's unfair. The Judgment in reverse, you know, that there's bias and bigotry, that someone is you know, singling you out, making you feel uncomfortable, maybe how can I put this, like not just making an example of you, but really making you go through a real accept the disappointment, and to really come to the party in the fact of making a decision here. So you're not procrastinating anymore. It's like forcing your hand, but in doing so, you're going through an anxiety-ridden attack, or you may start to really freak out a little bit, Aries. It's that real sense of being taken out of the dark into the light too soon and not being able to see where the fuck you're going. And you're blinded for a few seconds, and it's that real anxiety of not knowing where you are, who you are, what the fuck is going on. You know, when you get woken up from a deep sleep and you're like, boom, but you all don't know where you are, who you are, what's going on, what name, way, day of the week it is. It's that fright of fear. And then the adrenaline courses through your body, and then you start to figure shit out. But it's that moment of instinctual fucking fear that you think that you might have pissed, shit, or wet yourself all at the same time. You know, there's a fear element here. Outsider's view of you, we had that High Priestess reverse, and this is clarified by the Two of Wands. So the outsiders see someone that is a lot wiser than what they're using, someone that has a lot of knowledge but is not using it. They're listening to other people, they're following improper knowledge, so they feel they are making really bad, wrong judgments here, and it's easy to see. There's a real need here to stick to platonic relationships, to stop getting into those other sexual deviant ones, because they're really not doing anything for your cycle or for you getting into your intuitive zen. The Two of Wands is saying that you, outsider's view, is seeing someone that has the opportunity to make a choice of either path here. But it's about you seeing the realization that what you're living and what you're dreaming about are not one and the same. But no one can do that for you, Aries, until you make that realization yourself. You gotta ask yourself, are you truly happy with this shit? Is this really what you envisioned? And if not, course correct and change. It is always up to you. It is your life. Hopes and fears for Aries, April. We have the Justice card in reverse, sign of Libra. This is clarified by the Chariot, sign of Cancer, and then the Queen of Pentacles. So where there was an injustice, or where there was bias and bigotry, severity in judgment, there will be change. Because you're going to stand up and be your authoritative self in a Cancerious energy of the Chariot, which is a journey through turmoil to have triumph. It's having balance and being able to balance anything that comes your way through agility. And to be able to bring it in, this triumphant energy, not without sacrifice or turmoil, because you're going to go through all that. You may shed some tears, you may lose some skin, but you'll gain so much. Queen of Pentacles. She dotes on the home, she loves her money, honey, and she's all about the home and the fixtures and making it grow. She's all about the growth of the pentacle and the home and the exterior and that whole keeping up with the Joneses, you know, best car, best life, looking good, smelling good, feeling good, all this security, all this monetary, all this bling, having it, looking it, playing the part of it. Now, Aries, let's just get to this all-important outcome, because we've got a deck of cards here and they're all just screaming at Redski. Ace of Wands initially. Fresh new seed and beginning, creation, invention, birth of a child, something that you are very excited about, very proud about. And I'll say that to you again, twice fold, because again, fertility, creative, new beginning, inspiration, fortune, something worth investing in. Four of Swords reverse. You are doing this though in a very cautionary, guarded advancement. You don't want to fuck it up before you've felt it out. You want to make sure that it's genuine. You're dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's. You ain't making no mistakes, because at the end of the day, this creation is bringing in something so much more than that. The Ace of Cups with the Lovers. The Lovers is the major arcana card for Gemini. The Ace of Cups is a fresh new seed, but this time it's in love, it's in championship, it is in abundance, perfection. It's all about your wishes being fulfilled. You feel the joy, you feel the fertility, you feel the perfection. You are in love with what? With love, the Lovers, with a beautiful, fresh new either connection or reinvesting in this connection that you've been with for a while. Aries, found the love of your life, I feel. And whether this is attainment to yourself, a person, place, or thing, this is just fucking amazing. I want to scream and shout and let it all out, and scream and shout and let it out and say no. Ace of Cups and Lovers, you know, after two fucking Ace of Wands and a Four of Swords reverse. My golly. Don't let this opportunity slip away. If this is your reading, Aries, I implore you to go be the Emperor, grab it by its big hairy balls and make it your bitch. Or you may only end up getting benefits or profits or gains that are short-lived and with doors smacked in one's face. 10 of Swords reverse. There is benefit or profit here to be had, but if you don't make the gains, don't make the move, make it worth its while. It'll fizzle out as quickly as it fizzled in. Now, Aries, this is what I've been talking about. This is what I found in my local op shop. It is the beautiful intuition cards for goals and dreams. If anyone knows like where more of these are, let me know, because I'm absolutely godsmitten by this deck, and this is even the best part. The box is beautiful. So there's this beautiful bag in here for Aries, please. April 2022. Oh, you're going to be godsmacked. Since it's your birthday, I pulled out two, and we're going to take it because it is your birthday. So the first one I pulled for you, my darlings, is instructions. Now look at these cards. Foil the colour. Instructions is the first card I pulled for you, Aries. Oh my God. Oh, they're the instructions. Who's this by? Adele Bashir. These fucking cards are gorgeous. Sorry, so the card you got for the month, Aries, sorry, is the card Action. Spirit just wanted to remind me that there is instructions in there. Action is your card, and that's what I feel you need to take action. And it reads as this. This is your intuitive message for April. Aries. Action. Our dreams inspire us with hope. Our actions give us the wings to fly. And I feel that that is actually very much on point for you, Aries. Action. It's time to take action now. Be that emperor. This is very much in atonement to what I was just talking about, in fact. Be that emperor energy. Command that respect. Command that energy of being in your, that's separate now. Being in your divine fullness of superiority, of authority, of action, of forcefully made, meaningful, respect, authoritative, forceful energy that gets shit done and gets done right. It's direct. My God, it gets shit done. Thank you so much, Aries, for joining me on another round with me, Redsky, here on Righteous Readings. And again, this April reading, happy birthday to the Aries, was dedicated to my beautiful middle child, Lincoln, who celebrates his 5th birthday on April 9th, who is a proud Aries. So thank you everyone so much for joining me, and I will see you again on the next round with me, Redsky, here on Righteous Readings. Take care, everyone. Bye.